Hi everyone, I'm Wendy Ko. I'm the founder and creator of Made by Wendy, and today we're gonna make not just any cookies, not just any chocolate chip cookies, but s'mores chocolate chip cookies. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate chip cookies and who doesn't love s'mores? So let's marry them together and make something absolutely fantastic. All right, so let's go.
So we're going to start with 1 stick of unsalted butter at room temperature. Room temperature is key to make sure it mixes well with the sugar. We're going to mix it with dark brown sugar and white sugar on medium speed for about 2 to 3 minutes. You want the texture to be fluffy and then also light in color. This way you know that air has really blended into this mixture, and that's key for fluffy cookies that you're going to want at the end of this. So then afterwards you want to scrape down the sides to make sure everything gets blended together, and then you add in your 1 large egg at room temperature. Room temperature is absolutely key because room temperature ingredients blend better together. So we definitely want our ingredients to blend well. So we do that first, we mix it together on a slow speed, and then we add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I always recommend pure vanilla extract for better flavor. And then afterwards, then we add in 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. Heavy cream is my secret ingredient that I love to add to my cookies. It really adds some nice moisture and also a little bit of soft texture to the cookies. And you really tell a difference in this after it's been baked, and key for larger size cookies too. Then we add in our flour mixture here. And then we blend on slow speed just as the dough comes together, and then we stop the mixer. We don't want to over mix because it gives you a bad kind of chewy, and we definitely don't want that for our cookies. Once that's come together, I'm adding in 1 cup of graham crackers, crushed up just a little bit but not too crushed down. You get this really nice flavor there from the graham crackers for the s'mores. Then we add in our chocolate chips. I like to use a little bit larger chocolate chips, makes it more fun. So for my work surface, I'm actually using this jelly roll pan with plastic wrap. Then I'm going to take about ½ cup of cookie dough, roll it into a ball, and use the palm of my hands to flatten it. I'm flattening it to about 1 centimeter thick, not too thick and not too thin. And then I'm going to use my marshmallows here. I found these really great marshmallows that are square. They're used for s'mores, which is actually really nice. So I'm putting that in the center of my cookie dough. And then I'm going to take another ½ cup of chocolate chip cookie dough here, flattening it, and then putting it over the marshmallow. Now here you have a little bit edge, so I'm removing the edge around, and I'm going to use this extra cookie dough later on. But the cookie dough that you flatten out should be about 4 to 5 inches in diameter. And then here we are, 1 cookie done. So then we do this again. We take another ½ cup of cookie dough, roll into a ball, and then flatten it. And we put on the pan, and then we put the marshmallow on top. And then we take another ½ cup of cookie dough, roll into a ball, and flatten it, and place it on top. So when I remove the sides, notice how I actually squeeze together the cookie dough so the top and bottom edges come together, and then I'm smoothing it out a bit so the marshmallow stays inside more as a filling. It does break open when you bake it, but that's just what happens. Then we have 5 of them complete now. And then I'm adding more chocolate chips on top. I like to add some nice extra chocolate chips to make it a little bit more fun and nice, and that's what I'm doing on top, just placing them on. This is completely optional if you want to do this or not, but I think for presentation wise it looks much better, and who doesn't want more chocolate chips anyways, so why not? So once you're done decorating the cookies with chocolate chips, I'm going to actually place these in the freezer. I recommend 30 minutes at minimum to even overnight. Think of it as marinating the cookie dough and letting the flavor really set in. And this is how you're going to make really fantastic chocolate chip s'mores cookies. So now they're all ready to be placed in the freezer. And then when you're ready to bake them, bake 2 at a time on parchment paper or soap pad on your cookie sheet. And then now they're done. So 25 minutes later and they're done. You want them to rest. Ooh, look at that marshmallow just peeking out. Looks so amazing, so good. Can't wait to have this. So I'm gonna make the chocolate ganache now. Use ½ cup of heavy cream, a small saucepan on medium-low heat. You're gonna use a whisk to whisk around the heavy cream until it starts to simmer. And then afterwards you turn off the heat and you add in ½ cup chocolate chips. Whisk it around. You're going to keep whisking. The chocolate chips will actually melt and it'll combine together with the cream, making what we have here is ganache. Totally optional, but you can add a pinch of salt. Salt and chocolate actually tastes really great together. It really brings out this nice nutty flavor. Then I'm gonna torch my marshmallow here. And then if you don't have a torch, definitely put it in the broiler setting for about 5 minutes to let the marshmallow get nice and toasty. I love toasted marshmallow, and you're gonna get that nice toasted flavor by torching it or putting it in the broiler. And I love seeing it puff up like this. It's so much fun. So once you're done, I'm gonna add in the chocolate ganache. I have a piping bag, but if you don't have a piping bag, you can easily use a Ziploc bag. You can just cut the corner here and then you just use that to pipe. So I have my piping bag. I'm gonna cut a really small corner so I can really control the flow of the ganache. It's still kind of hot right now, so it makes it easy to drizzle out, but also if the hole is too big, it can drizzle out too much and you'll end up with one big blob on your cookie. So we drizzle around as much as you want. And here's a nice close-up. And then of course any extra ganache you can eat. I mean, I put it on my ice cream. It makes actually really great for coffee as well. And now they're all done and ready to be eaten. Don't they look amazing? So before we actually eat it, we have to do the cookie break. Everybody needs a cookie break. And I just love how this marshmallow pulls right apart. Look at that. So stretchy and so delicious. Yay, enjoy guys. Now who doesn't want a big bite of that?
Hi everyone, so how did your chocolate chip cookie s'mores turn out? I mean, aren't they absolutely fantastic? There's that yummy chocolate chip cookie, you have that gooey marshmallow, that nice chocolate ganache on top. I mean, who does not love this cookie? So, I mean, if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe below, and the recipe is also in the description box below. And I'll see you again next time. All right, bye guys.